The Community Foundation was really the brainchild of John Mutz, and when he was at the Lilly Endowment, it was their idea to have community foundations that would feed information back to them.
It was about 30 years ago, in early 1990, Charles Johnson met with Bob Cook and me in my office at Citizens Bank. And since Lilly was so excited about starting these throughout the state, we thought it would be a good idea and it would be helpful to Vanderburgh County to start one in Vanderburgh County.
My name is Jill Carpenter. I am the President and CEO of the Community Foundation Alliance. We are the umbrella organization that currently has 9 affiliates. In the early years, when it got started, a group of volunteers came together and decided, let's start a community foundation. Those early founders decided that having an alliance structure where we could have efficiencies was a great way to start. It would allow the surrounding counties to join the alliance if they wanted to. But it started with just the 2 counties, Vanderburgh County and Posey County.
Lee and I tried to start it up, and pretty soon we were overwhelmed with all the details. Lee and I decided we needed some help, and so we engaged Sarah Davies as our first volunteer.
It was key to getting this community foundation going in Evansville that Sarah Davies take that role of heading up the initiative to start it. Bob Cook and I were simply there to help. Without her, I don't know what we would have done.
And pretty soon she was overwhelmed and recommended that we hire Marilyn Klink, I think, as the first executive director of the foundation.
When we did that, we were able to be a little bit more strategic with the work that we did. We said, let's try to do some more proactive grant making. Those grants became larger and had more impact in the community.
Well, I felt a responsibility to our community and to help build this community foundation that'll go on in perpetuity.
I've been lucky in my life. I had a couple people that helped me, and I wanted to do the same thing for other people if I could.
I often get asked, what do I do? And I tell people that I have the best job in the world. I get to work with people of generosity every single day.
Oh, of course, we're a donor to the foundation. We were one of the first donors to the foundation, and we continue to give to the foundation. It was the thing to do. I mean, it was the right thing to do.
Because helping other people and doing it consistently and in a methodical way and in a very useful way takes time and effort. As donors, we may have an idea of what we would like to do, what we would like to contribute, who we would like to help. But going beyond that is often where we fall short on our own initiative. And the Community Foundation can and does pick up that point and carry it forward.
Yeah, one of the really fine things that the Community Foundation does through its endowments is to help others help themselves. And this is important if we're going to build the community better.
I live and work in this community. I've raised my family in this community. And so to see the work that is being done and to be part of it is special to me.
Congratulations, Vanderburgh Community Foundation, for 30 years.
30-year anniversary. I'm happy I could remember from the very beginning.
The future is bright for the Vanderburgh Community Foundation. We are developing new initiatives that will allow us to have even greater impact in the county and will last for generations to come.
And I'm confident with the groundwork that was laid in the very beginning that the Community Foundation will continue to grow and to flourish into the future.
So the Transformational Change Grant has provided a really revolutionary new approach for the Dream Center to access and analyze our kids and families' data in a really robust way. I've been with the Dream Center for 8 years, and my team will tell you that they hear me say it all the time: if it doesn't work, stop doing it. And we think it's really, really important that we measure these things because it's not a rehearsal. These families and kids that we're serving are in real life and are struggling in real time and need assistance and help. And they also have beautiful strengths that we want to draw out and make the best of. And so we've been able to hire a measurement and evaluation manager. She has helped us to standardize our approach to data. She has helped us to refine our data approaches and is starting to help us see in a new light the way that we're helping our kids and families, which is just absolutely critical in the nonprofit space because we need to be able to prove that our model is working and that we're making an impact. And so we were able to hire Allie through the Transformational Change Grant, and it's really been impactful in our ability to tell our story.
The Transformational Change Grant has allowed us to hire 2 additional WACs to just provide wraparound care to kind of expand that department, our family development department, to really have people available and ready to work with individuals and families and children who just needed additional support. So it has completely expanded what we were able to do before.
With the help of investments like the Transformational Change Grant, we have been able to really hone our model and start to really focus on what is going to make the greatest impact on the kids that we serve.
I want to tell you about a mom who came into the Potter's Wheel right during our staff meeting a couple of months ago. She just came with her daughter, who's a 3rd grader, because she was trying to escape some domestic violence, and she knew that the Potter's Wheel would be a safe place. So right away we went into action, and our wraparound care coordinator that is assigned to this particular family started right away finding her some shelter for the night. And we made sure that her little girl was away from the trauma of all that, and just coloring and having fun. And that's the kind of thing that our wraparound care coordinators are doing on a daily basis.
Today, the Transformational Change Grant is helping Potter's Wheel work with more families and kids on the ground. Their wraparound care specialists are meeting with kids and families today and helping them set goals and build a brighter future for their kids and for themselves. For the Dream Center today, the Transformational Change Grant is helping us evaluate. It's helping us check in, see how the work is going, whether the work is working well, and then evaluate and adjust on the ground each and every day.
Thank you to our friends at the Vanderburgh Community Foundation for the Transformational Change Grant that we received. The grant has really allowed us to amplify the impact that we have and the educational opportunities that we can provide to youth who might not otherwise have those same opportunities.
At Habitat, we fight poverty through the provision of affordable home ownership opportunities.
We feel blessed to be a recipient of the Transformational Change Grant, which will be instrumental in helping our Habitat families build a brighter future.
On behalf of Habitat for Humanity of Evansville, we could not be more thankful to the Vanderburgh Community Foundation for all of their wonderful support over the years. Congratulations on 30 years.
Well, I just wanted to thank the individuals that are behind what's happening at the Vanderburgh Community Foundation, the donors, the benefactors, the people who really make this happen. Thank you so much for what you do, and to the Vanderburgh Community Foundation for the way that you encourage and support and trust organizations like ours to do good work in this city and in our county. I just want to say congratulations for 30 years of incredible work.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Evans. I'm the Executive Director of Dream Center Evansville.
I'm Chris Fleming. I'm the Executive Director of Potter's Wheel.
I'm Sydney Hargrave. I'm the Regional Director of Community Engagement and Impact for the Vanderburgh Community Foundation.
I'm Rashida Ajabadi. I'm the Chief Program Officer for Memorial Community Development Corporation.
So for the Community Foundation, coming together to address family self-sufficiency really required us to get a much deeper understanding of our community. Through some encouragement and base funding from the Lilly Endowment, we had many community conversations, and that's what helped us to see this priority of really helping families to thrive.
So the grant we received from the Vanderburgh Community Foundation with the PATHS program has offered us a unique opportunity not just to expand our own organizational capacity to serve our kids and families, but also has offered us a really invaluable opportunity to collaborate, to work together, to talk about problems and solutions that we're facing on the ground, and hear about how our partners in the field are tackling those problems as well. And so not only has it helped us expand our service to our kids and families, but it's also given us a much better opportunity to grow together and learn together as organizations.
Memorial Community Development Corporation thought, we need to change our community. We do that through affordable housing. We're housing developers. We have a child care ministry. We serve youth through employment and enrichment programs. So we really try to touch all aspects of people's lives because our goal is to see people thrive.
So we had a young girl, she was 19 years old. I'm going to call her Gigi. She came to the Potter's Wheel looking for help. She came and met with our family care coordinator, sat down with her, and just went over some really basic information to help people identify where they have needs. And so Gigi was really excited about that, setting a new goal for herself. She knew she didn't want to live any longer in the circumstances that she was currently in, and she wanted to make some changes. She set a goal to get her driver's license, and she accomplished that one. And then she had her child. She had a healthy baby boy, and decided she was going to be the very best mother she could possibly be. We just could not be more excited about Gigi and the progress that she's made through the PATHS project, just step at a time, one little goal, and then that leads to another one, and to get to the point where she is today. And she's thriving as a young mom.
The timing couldn't have been better for us to have had the PATHS program available, but I was also really impressed, again, just to see our community come together. Like when we started this particular program in general, it was people that care coming together to say, this is an issue. What can we do about it? What are some solutions?
It's just really been an honor to come alongside organizations, not only with financial support, but perhaps with some expertise, and just to coordinate the collaboration, just to help these three organizations have opportunities to collaborate more intentionally and to grow all of their individual missions as they also work together.
I am super hopeful for the future. All that's happening in Evansville, the change that I'm seeing just from my corner of the neighborhood, largely because of this work that we've been able to do through PATHS, the transformational work that's happening in families escaping generational poverty, which is no easy task. It takes all of us. And to be able to see that kind of collaboration happen on a daily basis is amazing.
So in closing, let me say congratulations.
Congratulations to the Community Foundation.
For 30 years of philanthropy and impact.
I'm happy I could remember from the very beginning.
From everybody at the YMCA of Southwestern Indiana, we wish the Community Foundation a happy 30th anniversary.
Go Community Foundation!
When we think about a sense of community, we think about people being together. We think about neighbors helping neighbors. We think about schools. We think about all the places where we come together as people to enjoy a sense of community, the riverfront area or a baseball game at Bossy Field. And when I think about that, I feel blessed to live in a place that has such a strong sense of community. This very organization, our Vanderburgh Community Foundation, exists to see our community flourish. And we're so grateful for 30 years of that great work, and we look forward to 30 more years to come.